We love hip hop.
I have some my own transgressions, my own issues that I got to deal with. All right.
Yeah.
Why do you think that there's no OVO artists that have pulled up on We Love Hip Hop? And don't get me wrong.
My honest opinion?
Yes. And we ain't talking about TV Gucci. Salute to TV Gucci.
I would say, I don't know, man. I see you. You're off and on with the OVO, man. I'm gonna be real. Okay, we're gonna be real. You're off and on with the OVO, man. 1 minute you're showing Drake and them love, and then the next minute you're throwing little side jabs and subliminals and stuff. It's like niggas can read that, and it's like once I can read that, I'm like, that nigga, I'm not going over there.
So you guys think I take side jabs and subliminals?
I've seen you do it a couple times. I'm not gonna lie. You know you've done it.
Nah, bro. I give my opinion, and sometimes I'm critical, and then sometimes I give big ups.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like you gotta know, like, okay, now we have to do it by the artist form.
Mm-hmm.
It's who you're talking about. If you're
I'm talking about all
Drizzy,
of them. Drizzy is
Drizzy.
Yeah. I'm talking about.
Like, what do you expect?
I seen Baka Not Nice the other day. You know, salute to my homie Duke.
Baka.
He did the Hot Freestyles interview. He didn't pull up on We Love Hip Hop. I've been DMing this nigga from time.
Remember,
from time, G.
Okay, but yo, We Love Hip Hop is more like music. Hey, but
stop it, man.
He's not dropping anything.
Yo, the man them come through and have bare conversations, bro.
I do that. Hoodlum does that.
Okay.
Honcho does that.
So Baka can't pull up?
Of course he could, but you have to build that relationship, basically. We built our relationship, so I'm like, yeah, I'll pull up. Okay, yeah, we could talk.
Okay, so then what about there's somebody else who's on my list I was supposed to pull up. I was supposed to interview Majid Jordan once upon a time. Canceled. Division. Canceled. Roy Woods. I can't get Roy Woods in here, fam. Roy Woods has been onto like bare podcasts. I
could call my cousin right now and get Roy Woods for you.
Really?
Yeah, I could probably do a call.
I'll believe it when I see it.
I'll do the call when it's over. I was gonna do it on this, but I only want to do it on this. When it's ending, remind me. I'm gonna call my cousin, and then my cousin.
And listen, these are the views and opinions of Friday Ricky Dread, not Honcho Hoodlum. Okay,
yeah, but that's my opinion. Is if I'm OVO, I've seen you even like, bro. I've seen you do. I can't remember it exactly what you said and when it was, but I've seen you say some shit. I've seen you say some. Come on, cuz.
Wow. I'm not. I didn't intend it to be that way.
Like, okay. It's like, okay, why are you picking on OVO?
Because we're in Toronto.
EXO's out here. How come EXO never came? Who from EXO came?
Same thing, bro.
How come you never said EXO? How come you just said OVO? So you're picking on OVO right there. Boom. Caught him. We got him, guys. That was the wheeling. Caught him right there. See how you catch him?
No.
Catch him, blood clot.
So there's a reason for that. I have a different relationship when it comes to OVO than when it comes to EXO.
Now it's
I don't know none of them niggas.
Now it's
I've never known none of them niggas from time. I've never been around any of those guys. You know what I'm saying? I don't have EXO clothes. I'm wearing a OVO throwback sweater right now.
Sure. Yeah,
you feel me?
Drizzy,
and I didn't go to the store for this.
Send me some OVO beats too. I need some OVO beats.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me get a clear package. Drizzy.
Like, I didn't pay for these. You feel me? These are like, man, them blessed me.
Yeah, so what? Oh my gosh. You got blessed for some OVO drip and he's complaining.
I bear OVO drip.
And he's complaining.
Fam,
oh my gosh. It's just like you could give a nigga a feature and you won't post it. He's gonna be mad. Like, nigga, be happy with the feature.
So, okay, be happy with the drip, but, watch the mans them go to bare other interviews, and there's other people I'll mention, there's producers and stuff, but I'll leave that on the cutting room floor, okay? Mm-hmm. They'll go everywhere else, but won't pull up to We Love Hip Hop. It's one thing if they don't go and they don't do any interviews. Like, you could barely hear from the man them.
No,
but I see them in front of microphones all the time, except for these ones.
One thing we could say about We Love Hip Hop too is you guys are like directing shit. Niggas, niggas don't want to see the real and the real shit, so they're ducking that too, right? You have to understand.
Oh, so now we get to the real answer.
Oh, no. Now you're trying to switch it. Don't do that.
Niggas don't want the real smoke. They don't want to get those real Friday Ricky Dread questions.
They're basically don't want that type of, how do you say, that type of attention. So they know you're going to say some type of underhand shit, and they're trying to.
No. I'm gonna ask the questions that the people in the audience want to know.
But
there's no I don't softball over here. You know what I'm saying?
100%, and I respect that. But their thing is like, fuck. They're probably going to these interviews saying, "Oh, you can't even ask me this and this, that." You know what I mean? You don't know their relationship to their podcasters. You don't. Come on, cuz.
These niggas be handling these guys with kid gloves when they're doing the interview. Like, so let me ask you, that the weird case thing. But I know you're fam. Just ask the goddamn question, bro.
Yeah, for sure. But it's like, that's a sensitive thing too. You know what I mean?
Spit it out, nigga.
Yeah,
Pause. Fuck. Maybe I'm too real. Maybe it's like, I'll ask the question and I'll be like, yo, fam, like, talk to us, bro.
But tell you on the truth, it's like, he had to adjust it because the song's so big, whatever.
Yes.
But like in the city in Toronto, like I never heard a nigga say, yo, this guy's a fucking some weird cases and stuff. So it's like, nigga, you think an LA nigga can make a song about it? I'm gonna be like, oh my God, it's true.
Come on, bro. Listen, fam, even when it comes to that, it's just the whole thing with like, people are PIs. I know they call it something different, and I'm not excusing any of the two. They call it something different. Niggas in LA can't talk shit about a man who got a PI case because they have a whole culture of that over there too, fam. You know what I'm saying? Half of the shit that I grew up watching came from that kind of culture.
Snoop,
you know what I'm saying?
All of them are PI.
Yes.
Yes.
So
it's like you're contradicting yourself.
Okay, but
that's
on
what
that,
they do, right? You know what I mean? So it's like,
do you need paperwork to be able to make allegations on a song?
Yes.
Bro? Hope you're enjoying the video. Do me a quick favor while you're here and smash that like button so we can break the algorithm. And join the comment gang and subscribe. It's free.
Gulatory.
If it's a rat and allegation?
And you need legit paperwork. Because I've seen certain shit even on your podcast, and those are not no legit paperwork. Those are just papers.
Tell me which one.
I can't even remember. I just remember, but I remember it. You're one of those shows where a man came over here, I'm like, yo, they're not real paperwork, cuz. You know what I mean? Real paperwork is, you could go get that. That shit's on Google.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Once you're on Google, we could search it and you see that, there's no coming back from that. I don't care. Yeah, that's when you see when you're on that and niggas are reading it and seeing,
Yeah.
And then you're calling niggas rats and everything. It's like, bro, I can't get involved in anything.
So you, in a diss song, when mans are dissing each other, because and this is just my opinion, not all diss songs are all based on facts.
Yeah, for sure, but majority of them are. And if they're not, it's allegedly, basically. So you're putting that even out there. You know what I mean? Like,
yes, but you can't say allegedly in the song. It just don't sound hot.
Yeah,
you just gotta be like, yo.
That's why he didn't say allegedly. He just said, oh, why is this?
Yeah, like, okay. So the nigga doesn't need, and maybe this is why they don't come do interviews with me. Because I don't think that a nigga needs paperwork to be able to say something about you on a song. It just gotta sound hot.
Not something about you. But if they're discrediting your street name, for sure they need paperwork. If a man's calling you a rat,
yes,
a piss, those type of allegations, we need paperwork, brother. You can't just call a man and just say it. That's a violation. You can't call a man a rat and there's no paperwork on a man. Oh, he's a rat. It's like, okay, where's the paperwork? You've been waiting 6, 7, 8 years now, in 10 years. Like, come on, then it's like, come on.
No, there's certain lines you can't cross even in a rap battle. You can't say certain things.
Because it's gonna be like, come with the facts now.
Yeah, and it can have like it can have detrimental repercussions.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you call a man a rat on a song, he can get killed on the street.
No, 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
And when you call a man that, you have to be prepared to get gunshot too for calling a man that if it's not facts.
That's also true.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You're discrediting a nigga. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yes, but okay. So I guess when you put it in that context, if a man says you got a weird case, then show me what the weird case is.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. I stand
100%.
corrected. And I'm okay with...
If I went on the thing and said, yo, Friday had a weird case, you're going to want to be like...
What weird case?
What weird case and get to address it. What the fuck? If it was you, think about you in those shoes.
No, you're right.
Talk about me with a weird case and be like, where? Go get my file. I'll show my whole file. This shit, I have nothing to hide.
Yeah. And even when they pulled up the stuff in like news articles or whatever, it was like, how weird is it? Like, I think Like people's uncles got weirder cases than that.
Nigga, your favorite rapper has weirder cases than that.
Yeah,
What
body
are you
slamming
talking
their
about?
girlfriends, doing all kind of
Come
wild
on,
shit.
man.
NBA Youngboy, you know what I'm saying? Let's start this shit, man.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.